Hundreds of workers, students, and activists rallied to protest against proposed cuts in health care benefits for Brown dining service workers and rail against a health care system that puts profits before people. The fired-up group then marched to Whole Foods to protest the corporate arrogance of CEO John Mackey, who claims that health care is a privilege and not a right.
What do we do? Stand up, fight back! Workers' rights are under attack! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! Workers' rights are under attack! What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do? Stand up, fight back!
It's a really great quote, I think. I was recently asked whether universities should teach values. My response was that universities, whether implicitly or otherwise, always teach values. They teach values in the way they hire and treat employees. And I think some of you probably know where that's from. Others can probably guess. Any thoughts where that quote come from? It's a great, great quote. You should be proud of the speaker. It's your president, Ruth Simmons, upon her selection as president back in 2001.
Just want to tell you a little story about somebody who from 2002 to 2008 got an 80% raise to $775,000. Guess who it was?
Not me.
Our president here at Brown University. Now I have the honor of introducing Aubrey Ramsey, a room service worker at the Westin Hotel and a member of Unite Here Local 217. Woo! Yeah!
I am a hotel worker. I've been in part-time jobs, full-time jobs since I was the age of 14. I was fortunate enough 2 years ago to get hired at the Westin Hotel and was able to have one stable job. I can afford myself to go through college. I just graduated at Johnson Wales University. Live on my own in the city of Providence and have my own apartment because of the wages that I have, and also have the opportunity to have affordable health care insurance. You know, the city of Providence makes major investments with our taxpayer dollars in the convention center district. We invest in the convention center, we invest in the Veteran Memorial Center and the Dunkin' Donuts Center. So all those jobs in the hospitality business should be supported by this ordinance and should be supported and be strong jobs with strong wages and affordable health insurance.
Please welcome Brian Hall from Progressive Democrats of America.
I'm also the new owner of the Rhode Island Future blog, which never mind. The reality is that Rhode Islanders are struggling with the high cost of insurance. There are 123,000 of our neighbors in the state who lack health care. Premiums are rising 3 times faster than wages, and someone in America dies every half an hour because they lack health care. The vision that we have is for quality health care in this country that covers everyone.
What you're fighting for here today is everybody's issue, and I'm proud to stand here with you. You're protecting the American dream for all of us. Thank you very much.
The mission statement says that we students, we're preparing to take our positions in life with usefulness and reputation. So what kind of usefulness and reputation will we have if our positions in life were gained because we paid for it with the health care of our coworkers and fellow members of the community?
I'm Hannah. I'm a second-year med student here. And I'm here because my future patients need health care reform. One of the things that they teach us about medicine is that it's kind of an equalizer. Everybody gets sick, right? Poor people get sick, rich people get sick, young people, old people, women and men, and students and faculty and members of the corporation and workers, we all get sick. But there isn't any other kind of equality in our healthcare system. Because once you enter the clinic, when I go into my doctor's office where I'm learning physical exam skills and I'm learning how to interview patients, when I walk in, patients don't get the care that they need based on how sick they are. The care that they get is based on how much money they make. It's based on whether or not they have insurance. It's based on whether or not that day the insurance company decides to pay for the care that they need. And it's a broken system. It's a system that isn't working for our patients, it's working for profits, and that's not the kind of system that I want to have as a future doctor. I don't want to serve people based on what their insurance card says. I want to serve people based on what they need. And what he was saying is true. We're all part of a community. You know, as a student, we're part of a community, as workers, as patients, as providers, we're all in this together because health affects everyone. And so that's why I urge everybody to be here, come out here, voice your support, keep on voicing your support, call your senators, you know, raise a ruckus because we need this because our system isn't sustainable and I don't want to have to treat people in the system that we have.
Awesome. Thank you, Hannah. I mean, she makes some really good points, right? We got some pretty screwed up priorities both here at Brown and on the national level when it comes to healthcare. I mean, what we keep hearing from Brown, right, is that like, oh, we lost all this money from our endowment. So who lost the money from the endowment? Probably had something to do with the people managing the money, not the people that they're now trying to make pay for the money that was lost. The people, right, who is getting screwed by this? Same thing on the national level, right? We've got Wall Street getting how many billions of dollars, right? And they tell us they don't have money for healthcare. I say that's bullshit, right? Like they do have money for our healthcare, and we need it to go there. So I think it's great that we're here, and we're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to demand what we want from them, and that's what we're all here to do.
What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? When do we want it? When do we want it?
Are you ready to walk a mile for health care? What? Cheer, let me hear you. Brothers and sisters, Whole Foods CEO John Mackey is trying to torpedo healthcare reform. His shoppers have a right to know that the chief executive officer of that company is trying to undermine President Obama and undermine healthcare reform. Whole Foods has attempted to wrap itself up in this sort of progressive image. But when you peel back the layers, you find out that their chief executive officer consistently supports ultra-right-wing activities. Frankly, his political ideology more mirrors the tea baggers than it does the people that buy the organic tea in his stores. Consider this so-called progressive's remarks regarding the Employee Free Choice Act. Having a union is like having herpes. It doesn't kill you, but it's unpleasant and inconvenient. And it stops a lot of people from becoming your lover. This sounds like a personal problem, John. He also said that healthcare problems in this country are self-inflicted. John, people don't try to get into accidents. Parents don't try to have premature babies. Lance Armstrong did not inject himself with cancer cells. Shit happens, John. Get over it. My brothers and sisters, I not only brought my talking shoes today, I brought my walking shoes. We're going to walk down to Whole Foods. And we're going to send a message to Mackey and a message to his customers and a message to the community that all Americans deserve affordable, quality health care.
What do we do? Stand up, fight back. Workers' rights are under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do? Stand up, fight back.
We are the